I don't really gravitate towards the bows because I'm an adult woman and I'm not like a huge bow style person, especially not that type of bow. Yeah, I said it, but I've done a complete 180 since then. Welcome to the Sewing Report. I'm Jen. This channel is all about making sewing and crafts fun and approachable. In another video, I had a really great time making some very gorgeous hair clips, and I wanted to keep going. Since then, I ordered a lot more craft supplies and a second Sizzix Big Shot, I know, and we're gonna try to make some Christmas hair stuff. Why I have two Sizzix Big Shots? It's a little bit ridiculous. I was cruising around Etsy to look for some bow dies for the Sizzix, and I came across this random shop. I will link everything below because there's going to be a lot of stuff in this video. I found this guy here, and I also found this one. This one, the smaller one, this makes about a 2.5-inch bow, fits in the Sizzix Big Shot. I did not understand what I was ordering, but this larger bow, which is a little over 3 inches, does not fit in the Sizzix Big Shot. I did it. I went ahead, took the plunge, and ordered this Sizzix Big Shot Plus. So now I have two Sizzix Big Shots, and not really sure what I'm going to do with the smaller one. Should I keep it? Should I try to offload it? Give it to somebody? I don't know. But the Big Shot Plus fits up to a 9-inch die, and the Sizzix regular fits up to 6 inches. This one is about 8 inches. So I was like, I got it, and I was like, oh, what am I going to do? So I did go ahead and just did it. I also ordered a bunch of other really cool Sizzix holiday stuff. So I might do another video doing some like card making or doing some like scrapbooking type stuff. But I also ordered a bunch of other glue. Ordered this Loctite super glue. I also ordered another Gorilla Glue. This one has both the brush and the nozzle on it. But here's what I'm finding out about the Gorilla Glue. Over time, it starts to get gloppy really fast. And I tried to do some test bows yesterday, and my hands just got all these strings of hot glue all over them. So I have on the way is the same glue, but it's in mini tubes. Because it gets gloopy so fast, I figured it would be better just to do individual little tubes when I'm doing different projects. And this one has just a fine tip. So I'm gonna see if that eliminates the issue I had, because when I was using the gel brush glue, I was having such a hard time getting it to just have like a stopping point. So there were just strings all over the place, and it ended up being kind of a mess. It ruined my nails, so that was not very fun. I also got this hot glue gun and some Gorilla Glue mini glue sticks. So from what I understand, the hot glue is better if you're doing glitter sheets, but then the regular super glue is better if you're just doing like faux leather and that type of material. And I've also heard that it's good to use the super glue, regular super glue, when you're gluing the bows to the barrettes. Oh yeah, this is another thing I ordered, a big old bag of these metal clips. I have enough hair accessory supplies to probably make an entire store. I'm not going to just for purposes of this video, but pretty much everyone I know is going to be getting these for Christmas. So just saying, spoiler alert here. I'm going to be trying out a lot of these supplies for the very first time, and you're going to be along with me for the ride. All right, we're here just with the Big Shot Plus, and I'm going to select some materials to try out with the large bow die. So I ordered a bunch of stuff from Jewel Box Supply. Again, I featured them in the previous video. I do really like the quality, although I also ordered some like more practice material. I ordered a bundle off of Amazon. So you can get these types of materials at a lot of stores and retailers. Look around and also maybe practice on the cheaper stuff first, which is what I did last night. I had this glitter vinyl canvas and I just used that as practice. So this is my practice bow. Just wanted to try some out, and I'm also going to be busting out this hot glue gun because I am going to be working with some chunky glitter. And here's where my audio inexplicably cut out, so voiceover it is. I got some gorgeous holiday chunky glitter and vegan leather from Jewel Box Supply. The sheets are around $4 each. You can use the die to actually mark out how much of the material to cut. Here's the order for the Sizzix sandwich. Cutting pad on the bottom, die with the foam side up, faux leather face up, and cutting pad on top. Run the sandwich through from left to right, turning the handle clockwise. You might have to put a little more upper body strength into it, but it should go through. Pretty low tech, but I actually like how simple this tool is, with no trying to guess which setting is right for which material and all that. The dies cut materials so cleanly and it's so easy to pop them out. With the chunky glitter, I found it best to place the glitter side away from the foam because sometimes little foam bits come off and it's hard to pick them out of the glitter. Absolutely perfect. I've also seen a lot of crafters do stud earrings with like little inset round pieces. This little scrap area here would be perfect for that, or if you have a small area you want to cut. So I'm gonna save these because these sheets are pretty expensive. They're like $4 each. So let's try to put together one of the bows. This has enough to make two, so if you're using all one material, you can just make one bow out of one material, but you can mix and match them, and that's sort of the beauty of using these dies and then making your own bows. Got a brand new hot glue gun. This is by Surebonder. Again, none of this stuff is sponsored, by the way. Purchased everything here. The glue gun was very simple to use. Left is off, right turns it on. I did use the Gorilla brand mini glue sticks instead of the Surebonder brand. Here's the general glue combinations that worked for me, but definitely experiment on your own to figure out the best results for you. Gorilla Super Glue Gel on the vegan leather, Gorilla Hot Glue on the chunky glitter, Super Glue and Hot Glue to attach the bows to the metal barrettes. I did find that the Gorilla Super Glue tends to thicken and get gloopy over time, which made the brush application difficult. Assembling the bows is quite easy and frankly kind of addictive. You just fold in each end tab to the center, secure them with glue, and I used Wonder Clips to hold it in place while it dried. Glue down the larger bow piece to the backing. Then the smaller one. Last step is to wrap the centerpiece around the middle and glue that down. As I was making the bows, I did start using both super glue and hot glue on sections where the vegan leather met the felt backing. I applied super glue on the vegan leather, then hot glue on the felt, and the mixture seems to hold pretty well. Using super glue alone to attach the bow to the barrette didn't seem to be enough, so I would first apply a generous line of super glue to the metal barrette, press it into the back of the bow. Then once the center dried a bit, I pulled away the barrette from each side and ran a line of hot glue in between and pressed it again. Later on, I switched from the Gorilla Super Glue Gel with the brush bottle to the mini versions with a fine tip. I do recommend these instead of the brush. It was much easier to use and less messy. As a finishing touch, I found these super cute flat back charms on Etsy and ordered a bunch of different ones. To help with adhesion, I roughed up the back with a coarse nail file and wiped it clean with rubbing alcohol. On the charm back, I used the super glue gel and hot glue on the bow centers with chunky glitter. The two glues mixed together was the best combination for me. I was able to just use super glue gel on the vegan leather bow centers. Because I had a lot of larger scraps, I was also able to make matching hair clips. I did a separate video just on these if you want to DIY this style. Out of everything I made, my favorites would have to be the red and white chunky glitter with the Christmas charms. Yes, I went a little crazy with the crafting, so these are going to be Christmas presents. This is such a fun type of project, and I would say beginner-friendly and easy to execute without too much headache. Probably the most challenging part was figuring out which glue to use, so I hope my experimentation results can help you. Here's a look at some of my finished bows and hair clips. Hope you enjoyed doing a little Christmas crafting with me. Let me know down below in the comments, what are you making this holiday season? Could be anything from sewing, quilting, baking, crafting, whatever. Let me know what you're up to. What do you enjoy making? And also, what are you going to be gifting in terms of handmade stuff? If you are new here, I would really encourage you to like this video if you found value in it. And you're welcome to subscribe and check out some of my other holiday related videos here. And if you have never tried sewing, it's a lot of fun. Come along with me. I have a whole series on beginner sewing featuring the Brother CS7000i sewing machine. I'm Jen with the Sewing Report. I'll see you guys again in the next video, and remember, whatever you're doing, make it fun.